maybe you have a pretty good guess on what he's going for, but game number 5 is now getting underway, and this match is going to decide who's picking up a win and who's picking up a loss.
Yeah, clinching game here. Game 5, it all comes down to this, and you got to believe Jab's going to go back to his comfort zone in Hunter here.
Yeah, really putting a lot of faith in this deck. Again, his record in HPL with it hasn't been fantastic, but he's been putting himself in top 10 spots, number 1 spots, number 2 spots.
Yeah, he has a number 1 finish on NA. Yeah,
he had it was top 10 on EU that same season.
That's not easy to do.
No, it's not easy to do when you're the only person who can do it in your entire region. Certainly a tall task, but Powder's hand, fantastic for this game so far.
Just absolutely love his hand going forward. Jab's not shabby either.
Yeah, both these guys have ways to fight for the board presence. Web Spinner basically just going to be picking up a random beast. But dueling Haunted Creepers back and forth so far. But once again, with the hands right now, I think I'm favoring Powder. And Ruby and Egg and Power Overwhelming, such a good combo against this
He's getting Ruby and Egg. He's got a lot of ways to open it up with Power Overwhelming and Abusive Sergeant. He's got Implosion here. He's even got a Lepronome for any of the turns where he has leftover mana. He could really develop his board going forward.
That's actually a pretty important pickup for Jab, by the way. Scavenging Hyena can easily get out of control in the right circumstances. Like, say he gets an Unleash the Hounds with that.
Yeah, I mean, there were decks that actually were built around that at certain points in time in Hearthstone.
I remember him. I actually, you know, as weird as it is here, I actually kind of like Eaglehorn Bow and attack this Haunted Creeper.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all either. Jab might be agreeing with you.
We're gonna find out. Looks like he's going upstairs. He's gonna save his Eaglehorn Bow. This is a really, really interesting turn from Jab. I'm curious exactly what he expects Powder to respond to this with. Well, first thing he's going to do is use a life tap here. And they're going to use Voidwalker. Wants to start chipping away at those charges on the Eaglehorn Bow and throw out your worst minions to do it first.
Yeah, Jab gets a lot of value off of his Houndmaster. This is what he was trying to set up. He's trying to set up some good Houndmaster turns.
Yeah, I actually am curious too about the swing here. You know, given that he's in a position where he can easily take control of this game with what's going on and opens himself up to this Power Overwhelming. Maybe it would have been better just to use the minion health on this instead, but in that position he opened himself to Abusive Sergeant, so it's really tough to say one way or the other. It does force him to have a lot of answers to this board if he wants to get this done, and Powder's just going to fully commit to this board right now. Unleash the Hounds would be a fantastic draw for Jab.
Picks up Animal Companion instead. Now he still has, you know, a couple ways to deal with this. He does have a Hunter's Mark to take care of this Ruby and Egg token, and this Animal Companion could, you know, I was about to say Misha would be really good here.
Yeah, pretty darn brutal. Hunter's Mark going to take care of this
Great
4-4
turn
as well. And Powder really finds himself in a desperate situation here. He's about to lose a lot of his board.
He's even going to be able to develop the Scavenging Hyena behind here.
Yeah. Does he use the second charge of the bow, or does he want to hang on to it?
The thing is, all right, so if you take out one of these minions, it cuts off Abusive Sergeant getting through your Misha. That's about it. And I think swinging for the face is like not good.
Yeah.
Here going forward, so yeah, you're gonna see Jab play it a little safer, and I don't mind this at all.
I also don't mind this because it cuts into one of the implosion outcomes. Like, say Powder rolls 2 in this situation, suddenly he finds himself in a very desperate spot. He understands that too. Wants to go for the Scavenging Hyena. Even rolled 2, that could have been a nightmare.
Yeah, it takes the guarantee kill over going for, you know, the big turn.
Yeah, but now Jab, this is his window of opportunity.
I like him just running his minion in here, by the way, as well, kind of playing around Unleash the Hounds.
Yeah, I like it too, but 6 points of damage, gonna start going upstairs. Jab, this is his point to get aggressive in this game.
Yeah, Powder's gonna have to play this Doom Guard just to kind of get back onto this board and back into this game.
I mean,
maybe not. He
well,
another Implosion.
Gosh, this is so tough in this spot now. I mean, Doomguard's such a fantastic answer to this board, but
it's just really hard to
you can't pass up an
Implosion and Voidwalker.
I also would have liked to see him running one of his minions.
Yeah, I would have liked one minion running in, yeah.
You know, leaves the 4-3 Houndmaster back around, but not the worst spot ever for Jab. Again, Powder's going to have plenty of opportunities. Still hedges his bets versus Unleash the Hound. Savannah
this might change some things.
Gets picked up. What a beautiful draw from Jab.
Yeah, it was going to be a good kill command into pilot a Shredder turn, but this might change some things, but he's still going to do it.
Looks like. Just kind of taking his curve into consideration. I mean, this is something we very often see from Jab.
He can high main plus hero power next turn. This pushes through a lot of damage on Powder.
Yeah, did he actually trade a minion in this spot? No, we went for the dome.
If Powder wants to trade, you make him do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's going to have to start doing it now. I mean, Void Terror, actually, the Void Terror actually might change some things too. He can activate his other Nerubian Egg, which he desperately needs right now. But can he afford to life tap anymore? He's falling so low on life.
He definitely can't afford to life tap anymore because there's too many cards that just immediately kill you out of Jab's deck when you're at 9 and he has a 4-3 in play.
Yeah, and he's going to get some more bad news here. Can't take out the piloted Shredder this turn, and Savannah Hyman's going to get added to this, and then every hero power brings Powder one step closer to death in this game. And with a mad scientist here, he's just going to add that pressure to the board. I mean, he out-minions Powder right now, and this pressure is mounting. He's got to do something to turn this back around this turn.
Oh, Defender of Argus.
I don't know if he can even afford to play Defender of Argus this turn. I think he has to, though. He's going to life tap in a desperate situation to try to get something going. I mean, step number one is does he have to race him at this point? I mean, he can't just keep playing defensively.
Yeah, he has to
He's
race.
going for the race here. Jab's down to 14, but he can clear this board so nicely.
Oh, he picks up a Iron Beak out.
Iron Beak out is lethal. That's going to do it. Jab going to win this game, curving out at every single step of the way, and Powder could not fend off the pressure in this
And
one.
it's over, boys. The Tannin Curse is not a real thing anymore.
This game
Jab is out of
turned
it.
around. Jab picking up his 7th win now in HPL. He is looking like a monstrous force.